Lanae. This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. I pray you guys are doing well. This is another quick live. You haven't seen me in the mornings these past 2 days because I have not been feeling well. You probably can hear it in my voice. I haven't been feeling well. And I just been taking the time to rest. But I just wanted to quickly come out here and talk about one topic, just one. I wanted to talk about when it comes to dating. I know my audience, I'm trying to encourage, a lot of my audience that I'm trying to encourage are single Christian women that are waiting on God for the right person that God has for them, the right man that God has for them. But ultimately, the principles are for everybody, you know, anybody that's watching, anybody that wants to get encouragement, men, women, everybody can get encouragement by hearing about the Word of God or hearing what God has done in someone's life through my music, through my books, and just through conversation and meditating on the things of God and God's will and, you know, everything that's uplifting and edifying, right? And even as this channel expands, talking about principles, marriage principles, personal development, all these things, I pray that, you know, these videos will help people. But today's topic is specifically about dating, and in general, I mean more specifically, Christian dating. I want to say that when it comes to choosing an eligible bachelor or determining who is somebody you should give a chance to or date, one thing that it should never even consideration or question, oh, should I date this guy or should I not date this guy, is if you meet a married man. It's very interesting to me the amount of people excuse me, or stories that you hear of people that are dating someone or talking to somebody who is still married or in a, you know, or currently in a relationship with someone. Relationship is not the same as married, so I'm not gonna put those on the same level. But even in that situation, you know, you got to be very cautious and aware, because if someone doesn't have enough integrity to leave the person that they're with and they want to date you, that is bothersome, right? That's a red flag. Excuse me, that's a red flag. You know, if you're dating somebody and you're in a full-fledged relationship with somebody and then you start trying to date somebody else on the side, that's wrong. But even more so, someone that is in marriage covenant, someone who's married, who's sworn, I don't want to say sworn because the Bible says don't swear, but someone who has pledged their love to someone, committed their life to death do them part to another person, someone who has done that before God, before the community, before the world, to that person, to the other person, you've committed your life, and then you are trying to talk to other people, that is so wrong. So if you're a single woman and you meet a guy like this with a sad story, with some type of sad story, oh, my wife, you know, we not even really together, we separated, and, you know, blah 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 blah. I know. Soon as you hear that, you hang up the phone. No, you cannot. My number. No, I don't want to talk to you. God bless you. Let me pray for you and your wife that God will help y'all through that. Because at the end of the day, they're going to handle their business and do what needs to be done. Single women, single Christian women, do not talk to any man who is married. Point blank, period. I don't care what they say. I don't care what dream they had, what vision they had. I don't care how long you've known them. They are currently committed to somebody else and in a marriage relationship. You got to leave them alone. The Bible says, let no man put it asunder. And you don't want to be the person to step inside of a marriage covenant to break that apart when ordained marriage. So that's all I have to say about that today. And then when you finally get married and meet them that God has for you, you don't want these bad seeds that you've sown coming back to you either. You know, and then you got to use wisdom. Like I said, I've seen so many stories. I've heard so many stories of women who got bamboozled and swindled into dating a man who was still married. Oh, I'm about to get a divorce. I'm about to get a divorce. Never get a divorce. This woman stays with this guy years and years and years and years and years, breaking apart her whole, family. And I know they say, oh, she didn't take him. But some of these guys, they may be in a vulnerable place and they might need a woman to encourage them to make things right with their wife. Go home. Go home to your wife. Do your business. You have no business trying to talk to other women. You know what I mean? So maybe sometimes you're supposed to be that person to bring them back to the right place. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? Good afternoon. What's up, Roxy? What's up, Martha? What's up, Chase in New Orleans? New Orleans. How you doing over there? Yeah, so I'm just encouraging all the women, stay away from married men. Don't be the one to put yourself in a position where a man is trying to put one foot, keep one foot in his marriage and take one foot out. That's dishonorable. You don't want that to be your story. You don't want to sow bad seeds. If you ever have a guy that comes to you and approaches you and you need to ask them at some point as you're getting to know the person, are you married? Have you ever been married? Are you divorced? You need to ask these questions. You're getting to know the person. So these are normal questions that you should ask in relationship, right? As you're seeking the person that God has for you. And you got to be able to weed out who's from God and who is not. So in a nutshell, you have your questions and answers. You have your questions. They give you the answers. If they're married and they have a sad story, no, that's not the one. Next. If you stick with that man, you're blocking your blessings. You're blocking your blessings. He is a trap, and he is a distraction from the right man that God has for you. I'm going to, I already have done a video about this, but I need to repost it because originally I had a YouTube channel and it's a long story, but the email address was not usable any longer. But I'm going to redo that video and I'm going to do a free ebook on the top 5 characteristics to look for in a husband for a Christian woman. And I might do one for the guys too. And I'm posted on here. It's just a little mini checklist, things that you need to look for or ask for. I see your comment. I'm going to read it in just a second. I'm headed somewhere. Want to make sure I'm on time. Let me see your comment. You said, funny thing, my ex and I broke up when our daughter was 1 because she started staying out and not coming home till the next day. Yesterday she called me and asked for money. Wow. Sad thing is she hasn't seen or asked about our daughter, and she turns 5 in November. Oh my God. I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh my God. Oh Lord, that's so sad. First of all, a woman left her child with her dad. Oh my God, that's heartbreaking. I'm sorry that you're going through that. Your ex, were y'all married? Are y'all married or y'all were dating? Y'all were boyfriend and girlfriend. If y'all were married and you're believing God for her return, I pray that God convict her. But oh my God, that's sad. She left a child. That means that she really is, maybe she's on drugs or something. I don't know. She got some deep emotional wounds. For a woman to just pick up and leave her child, there's something off about that. Because even a bear, even a cat is built with maternal instincts. If you see a cat that just gave birth and you try to go and mess with that cat, the kittens, that cat will kill you. That cat will murder you. You feel what I'm saying? Not to bring the word murder here. Let's see, you said, I don't even think she knows how our daughter looks. We got together in January. February, she got pregnant. And of course, March was quarantine. We were just boyfriend and girlfriend. Oh my God. And she just abandoned her baby. If you message me her name, I'm just going to add her to my prayer list. I'll be praying for her. And I'll be praying for you, Chase. I'm sorry, you guys. I told you I'm not feeling well right now. But I'll be praying for you, Chase. I'm sorry about that. I'm going to have to get off this live. But if you message me her name or put her name or her initials in the comments, I will be sure to lift up in prayer. I'm sorry that you're going this, but I pray God strengthen you as the upstanding dad that you're trying to be for your daughter. That you're here taking care of her. I hope you have support from your family. And I pray that you don't give up the faith. I pray that you find the woman that God has for you. And that I pray that you find the woman that God has for you. And that all the good seeds that you've sown, that they come back to you 100-fold. Because it's something about a man when he truly loves and protects his children. Oh my God. The devil doesn't like it. I'll tell you that. That's why there are a lot of broken homes, a lot of men not in the home. Because once that man is there, and it's not just any man, a man that fears the Lord, a man that is praying for his family, a man that is working and doing all the things that he's done, that means that your children, they're looking at that strength in their father, that wisdom in their father, that humility in their father, that protection. And you're like a representative of God to your children. And there's nothing they can't do. They will hold on to your word. They will listen to what you have to say. You help to prepare them for a good future. And honestly, we have a whole generation of people who grew up fatherless, you know, and I'm gonna say I'm one of them, because even though I didn't know my father, he was not in my home, and he was in another country. And my dad, he really wasn't like trying to reach out to me all the time or anything. Like if I wasn't reaching out to him, he wasn't really reaching out to me. And maybe he didn't know how to be a good dad, you know. But it's a whole generation of people that don't know how to parent and carry that responsibility. So I applaud you today. I pray God give you the strength. Thank you for sharing with me her name. I'm gonna screenshot that so I don't forget it. And let me see. I see one more comment. Yep, I just give it to God. Like how you right. It's true. It's true. And you're not wrong for feeling that way. You guys, I have to go. I'm sorry to jump on here and run, but I'm so glad, Chase, that you shared that story with me. And I'm going to be praying for you and your baby girl and her mom, and just pray for the touch of God. Because one thing I know about God, when he put his hands on something, oh my God, he turns it around. You know, she may not be the one for you, but y'all could definitely parent maturely and co-parent and do what needs to be done. Have a blessed day, you guys. Love y'all. Bye-bye.